Hello, in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to add RGB strobes to GRIDqlc. So this is the lights we're gonna be adding. This is atomic. Let me tell you, this is atomic. Atomic 3000 LED. They are here on the channel 4. So let me go and add them here in our. Before I'm gonna do this, make sure click here. Or actually, let's don't. Let's click on Universe 8 just for a moment. And now we're gonna say atomic. It's Martin 3000 LED extended mode. So it's 14 channels. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of them. 8 of them. And Universe 4 in visualizer, it's 11 in my QLC. Everything's correct. We add the lights. Now we're gonna add them to the group C. So remember, every two rows per group. So I'm gonna add them here. This is 10 columns. So we add them here at the second column. So they will be in the middle. Beautiful. They're in the right position. They also, as you can see in the visualizer, the third row from the top. So I try to match the positions of the light in this grid view. We don't have to go to any of the channel mapping here. So we just go here and we need to add parameters. So let's see what we have in these lights. Okay, so very quickly, I know this light. So the dimmer, this is the rate and the shutter of the separate unit of a strobe, and this is the RGB matrix. So it has own shutter, own dimmer, and RGB values for the color. So this dimmer is actually, it's an intensity of the shutter. So you can so we're gonna treat them separately in how we. So it's basically actually two fixtures in one. So let's go from the hardest. So the strobe. So we want this light to start strobing. Yeah. So to do it, we need to know how it works. So we add beam flash rate. So this is how fast it's gonna shatter in a strobe. And the next one is the intensity of the flash and duration. I want them to be together. So I put them on the 6 value, just because this is how I prepared my, this is the 6, the last one for the strobes. And the flash rate, 1, 2 are already taken, so I go with third. And now the separate one, I need to add the channel for controlling the strobe of the RGB matrix. So I go here, I add this shutter, and I go with channel 4. And now let's go to the strobes and do what we do. So what we know, what we need to do, just to add the proper channel to kind of choose from. So we go here, we choose third was the how fast we shatter. We strobe. So we go with this one, and we name it atomic strobe. And the next one, this one, we have atomic RGB, and we go to level, choose from atomic, and we go with this second shutter speed. This is quite complicated fixture. Most of the time you won't have this problem like this complicated, but I want to show you anyway how to do it so you understand. So I copy, Command C, now paste it on all of the third parameter in the presets. I do it once for all, so I can just then mess around with my project. Okay, now the next one, this atomic, Command C, the fourth, the RGB, Command C, fourth, and here, paste it. And the last one, the sixth one, I leave it like this, okay, for the sake, because it's just another channel. We don't need to map it anyway, or we can like name it at least. So it's an atomic strobe intensity. Command C and paste it. So basically it's on off for the intensity, for the strobe. This is how we're gonna use it. And that's it. So I guess, we're not gonna have a color. So we need to add a color to actually even see if it works in the visualizer. So let's go to the colors. And now add the atomic is here. And let's add RGB blue. And we remember we go from 6 for the colors. We have 6, 7, 8 RGB, and 9 is reserved for the white. So we don't have a white channel for this fixture. We copy, no properties. We don't want to copy this, paste it unless we want to. But let me see if I didn't do it here. So I'm just gonna quickly do it again. Copy, multi-value, paste it to strobes. And now we should see some colors in them. And let me just go back. And I don't want this to be selection to be visible. So we didn't set the shutter. I think that's silly. So shutter. First one. We don't need to use it because the rate, we don't want this. So we want this to be down because we don't want the shutter. We just want the LEDs to be seen. RGB. So if we go this, now we have colors showing off because we turn on the shutter on the RGB. And the next one, it's already should be shutter, like strobing. So we go slow strobe, little faster, and it'll even like crazy fast. And atomic RGB also, we want to be strobing from slow, faster, little faster, and super fast. And next one, we're not gonna see this strobe because the intensity is down. So we need to add intensity to the white strobe of the fixture. So right now, we're strobing. We're strobing even harder and harder and crazy. You're probably not gonna use this one, but always you can easily adjust it here in these parameters. That's almost it. But we have one more thing to do. It's our bumps. So we go to the bump and we need to set the bump. So this is the question in bumps. What channels we need to override to actually see, so the way we want to see the bump. We're not going to override this flash beams here. We're just going to focus on the RGB. So I'm going to go with aura dimmer because I want that. I want colors to be blue, 255 for all of them. And I want a shatter effect, but I need also to know what kind of the shatter effect here we use. Because if we look here, our atomic to be open, it's around value of, you see, 45, for example. So for a shutter of aura, we need another channel. And we have taken 1, 2, 3. So fourth is an empty one. So we go here to the 4 one, and we need a value of 45. Remember, preset 2 is a flash preset for this bumps, and 0 is black. So this one, let's think again. So dimmer, red, green, blue, all has to be 255, And we can actually, what we actually can do, yeah, basically that's it. That's going to be more than fine. Look, let's just don't forget about copy the value. And because we changed something here, we also need to add properties to be copied around, and go to bumps and paste it. Great. Now let's click flash. Oh, it's beautiful. We're flashing all of them, but I can also flash just the group C. You see? And with the effects, they all working. And we can go in, out, out, in. Everything is working perfectly fine. So, and let's check the dimmer. It's working. The secondary color. So we have two colors, and we can also do the, let me do this. So some color chasers, and strobe is also working, and the flash. So everything for those fixtures is working. So this is how we got the strobes to the show.